Well then,
Hold on! Poachers!
I'll help you with the poachers. Tell me where I can find the poachers then.
We have to focus on Rock Tower Pond.
I'll be off then.
Good luck!
여기죠? 바이타 이방인.
There's a camp here. What will that fella over there tell me about it?
Stop fooling around. Sir, have mercy on me. I have a family to feed. Only, please, sir, spare me. All right, I won't poach anymore. You'll never see me here again.
I solved your problem.
How about another one? Around Vidlak Pond.
Is there anyone around here who might know something?
Ask the tanner in the valley. Ask his neighbour, the fisherman's wife.
I'm trying to track down a poacher who's hunting around here.
Not far from here, there's a clearing in the hills where we used to go to watch deer.
Have you seen or heard anything suspicious?
If you go along it for a while, and north of that, there's this big clearing.
기다리니까 왔다. 머트가 괜히 온 게 아니었다.
I pay honest dues for it.
It so happens I saw a camp nearby that's nicely kitted out for poaching.
Shit. Have you come from the gamekeeper?
From Bostatek, yes. And he wants us to go and see the bailiff together.
I ain't going. I'd rather croak.
But that's over now.
Curva. So it really is all over.
We're going to see the bailiff.
All right.
Bostatek told you I might be bringing you some poachers.
No, please!
It's too late for begging. You're for the noose.
야, 바로 매달아 버리네.
I took care of that poacher.
Excellent!
And is there some other gamekeeper around?
But Nebakof has a gamekeeper too. We're both having trouble with this ghost.
Well, you got me curious. Gamekeeper Vostatek from Takov sent me here. He was talking about some ghost?
But I'll tell you about that after you help me with those bastards infesting my forests.
Aye.
위치는 이곳.
This is the poacher's camp for sure. And there's no one here. And it looks like nobody's been here for quite some time. Let's have a look around.
밀렵꾼의 칼. 기술책도 하나 있네. 자, 그 다음에는 이 노루 사냥 장소 쪽으로 가볼게요.
Whoa.
자, 여기가 노루 사냥 장소인데 제가 뭘 먹고 있다. 사람을 먹고 있는데?
Looks like the poacher was attacked by wolves in his hideout. He tried to flee. They chased him down. Oh well. I'd better report it to the gamekeeper. I've got some evidence if he wants it.
죽어버렸네, 밀렵하다가.
And? Did you catch him?
Not exactly.
Getting ripped to pieces by wolves. Oh, if you help with another poacher, I'll tell you the whole story about the ghost.
Where does this one hunt?
In the woods around Samine Pond.
Christ! Gamekeeper Varrel told me there's a poacher in the forest near the pond.
It's on the south side of the pond, somewhere near the middle of the woods. Must be even further south from the lair, somewhere on the hill there.
어,
Someone's making camp here, but it looks like a bandit's camp.
Don't just stand there, come on!
Fucking bastard!
Interesting. Interesting. This is definitely evidence. I found those poachers. Are you going to finally tell me about the ghost?
Aye, I will.
Where should I look for him?
You just need to head north a bit from Trotsky Castle. You can start at the crossroads, northeast of the castle.
Why do you think he's different than the other poachers?
A real archery master.
On the other hand, he leaves a right mess. There's a lot that suggests this ghost ain't local.
I'll get on it then.
Whoa!
This is a poacher's lair, for sure. So where's the poacher?
한스다. 야, 이 자식이 이 마지막 밀렵꾼의 정체야? 한스 케이폰. 이 자식이.
Sir Hans! What are you doing here?
Don't shout! Come here!
Sir Hans, I'm here hunting poachers, and I come across you.
Henry! I never expected you here.
I was sent here by the Nebakof gamekeeper. He said there are poachers here, and I don't have to be King Solomon to figure out who the poacher is, do I? Oh, Jesus. You couldn't choose something different? There's all sorts of ways to make money.
Now hold your horses. How else are we supposed to get some coin quickly so we don't have to go around looking like beggars?
By honest work? This is very risky.
Look, no one found me here until you turned up. And you're only here because you're doing some terribly noble deed again and helping out old grannies in distress. And this is how it turns out.
Are you fucking serious? There are plenty of ways you could earn money. Why poaching of all things?
I've always been good at hunting. Remember how we went hunting together the first time? I really showed you up, didn't I?
As I recall, it was the other way around.
What rot! I'll make a pile of coins selling this game. And then, that idiot on the gate will finally believe we're not beggars. He'll be laughing on the other side of his face when we turn up in our finery. And it's a much better way than your idiotic idea with the forge.
You know very well that poaching is a serious crime.
Ah, but this is an exceptional situation. We're messengers. It's only through unfortunate circumstances that we ended up like this. If von Berghoff knew about it, he wouldn't even regard it as poaching. Besides, he'd never leave an honoured guest and a noble to go hungry.
You do know that if they caught you, von Berghoff would never even hear of it.
Henry, you've got to look at it in the broader perspective.
Jesus. And what are you doing with the game you hunt?
Thanks to my bargaining skills, I've got to deal with an excellent trader in Troskowitz.
And you realise that this trader of yours could snitch on you if he's in a corner? Or just for the reward?
My trader is reliable.
Maybe, but someone might see you together.
That's not going to happen. We're careful.
The gamekeeper wants to get rid of poachers around here, and I promise to help him do it.
Well, that's awkward for you, isn't it? Any idea what you're going to tell him?
Well, have you? Surely you don't expect me to tell him I didn't find anyone?
Why the hell not? You just found some abandoned camp, no? It's a stroke of luck that he sent you, eh?
You have to stop doing it. We can't risk you getting found out. Maybe just by chance.
And have you any better idea of how we get to the castle? Eh? Look at the state of yourself. No matter how you dress up, you still have straw sticking out of your boots. With my plan, we'd have at least some chance.
And what am I supposed to tell the gamekeeper now?
I don't know. Make something up. Maybe you found the poacher and he didn't want to surrender. He attacked you, and you beat him. And that's that.
You have to cooperate at least a bit, though.
If the gamekeeper is to believe me, the poaching has to stop. I can't convince him the problem is solved if the game keeps disappearing.
You're saying I have to find some other way of making coin on account of this brilliant idea of yours?
You have to. Because the first thing the gamekeeper will do is to send guards here from Troskowitz. And then he'll send for me. Because he'll find out I lied to him.
Oh, Christ, Henry. Well, I've already made a bit of coin and I can do something with it. And I can still keep going to the woods. Well, it's time for a change. Go and convince that gamekeeper you keep going on about. And I'll find something else to do.
Oh, and the gamekeeper will want to see some proof that I found the poacher and dealt with him. Got anything?
I could give you my equipment. It'd be pretty hard to survive without it, but...
To poach without it?
Yeah, that's settled then.
All right.
My God, lad. Why are you covered in blood?
You don't have to worry about the last poacher either anymore. But it was one hell of a job, I can tell you.
Really? Go on. Where was he?
North of Trotsky. He had a small camp there, below a cliff, just like you said.
I'm sure he realised there wasn't any point resisting. What did you do with him?
I had to kill him.
Why did you have to?
That fella wasn't keen on being arrested. The first thing he did was draw a hunting knife on me. He's done for, in any case.
Got any proof?
I found this gear on him. He probably used it to make traps, and some tongs as well. Probably for pulling out teeth and that.
Look how well kitted out them poaching vermin are. Good work. Here's your reward.
Thanks. That's a generous reward.
We don't have any more poachers, so take it as a parting gift from us huntsmen. Well, you can take a look at my bows if you want, and in return for your help, I'll take a bit off the usual price. Don't use it for poaching, though.
That's not a bad idea, you know.
Don't even think about it.
No, of course not. Thanks.
I'll tell Bostatek to do the same. But just between you and me, better buy one from me. Bows soaked in spirits aren't very hard wearing.